Eastbound with Home on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Woodrow. Hello, and welcome to episode number 24, Thank you for returning to this episode. I'm going to share with you what's going on in this hour. Coming up for you, the viewer's pick of the week. All week you've been voting for the video that you've been wanting to see this week. 5 strong videos, but in the end, one stood out from your votes. We'll check that video out in a bit. Also, for the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to unite the North American East Coast through music. During our episodes, I've been featuring East Coast USA music videos. And so far, I have featured some videos by Pennsylvania's Maze on the Beat, as well the Name Droppers of Connecticut. Now this week, I'm heading back to Connecticut for a group called Twice Removed. Stay tuned for that. I've been building up a library of American artists thanks to some agents and as well as Rafe from the Name Droppers. They've been sharing with me some great East Coast USA artists, and we're going to be sharing those with you. As well in this hour, and coming up soon, I'm going to bring you an East Coast Hour showcase with PEI's Kinley, who's going to be talking about her latest music video, which I shared here a couple of weeks ago. But we'll be talking to Kinley coming up in this hour. And let's continue right now with an artist out of Mahone Bay. I showcased him here a couple of weeks ago. It's John Mullane and Walking Away on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Trying to avoid this in my head, the noise is like a choir of voices singing out your praises, but I know what waits is gonna taste like poison. My head and my heart disagree, it's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. From the start, it's over. Leave me to be sober. Make the high seem lower. I don't want to need this. You're my strongest weakness. I might not recover. My head and my heart disagree. It's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. I should be running in the night. Let my demons pick a fight. It might be wrong, but it's so right. I'm wide awake, but still I'm dreaming. Trying to avoid this, gonna taste like poison. My head and my heart disagree, it's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. And my heart disagree, it's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking away from you. There's no more talking, now I know the truth. Now I should be walking away.
That was John Mullane with Walking Away on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Now, John Mullane, his song that we featured here a couple of weeks ago, Sun in the Summertime, was up for some awards recently, and he shared with us during our chat and our showcase with John. But he was a nominee for Music Video of the Year at the Grand Ole Opry House as part of the Josie Awards. And as well, He got an honorable mention, The Sun in the Summertime, for his song in the Europe International Film Festival of 2024. And congratulations to John. He also won Best Male Solo Artist for the Josie Award. So congratulations, John Mullane, doing very well. Now, John is also nominated for a Music Nova Scotia Industry Award. He's up for the Recording Sector Award, up against Alexander Mead, Dave Gunning, as well as Mike Sheppy Shepherd and Scott Ferguson. Those awards are happening in November in Wolfville. So good luck to all of those, and John as well. A complete listing of the Music Nova Scotia Award nominees is now available up on their website. We're going to be sharing some of those with you in this hour as well. Now, your next video comes from Waikagama in Cape Breton. It's Brett Matthews and I'll Be Gone on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Somewhere on the coast, that is where he calls home. Most of the time he can't find the words to say. Out of his mind, he can't stay. So come on, don't waste your time on me. Become the things you want to be. I'll be gone before you count to 3. I'll be gone. Somewhere through these trees, are some insecurities, but it takes time. I'll shed some light for you to see. That in my mind I feel weak. So come on, don't waste your time on me. Become the things you want to be. I'll be gone before you count to 3. I'll be gone. So come on, don't waste your time on me. Become the things you want to be. I'll be
It's time to check out this week's East Coast Hour showcase here on East Coast Hour. On this week's East Coast Hour showcase, we're featuring an artist who is now not unknown to East Coast Hour because we did show her video a couple of weeks ago, but she is here with us now. And welcome to the show, Kinley. Thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks so much for having me, Chuck. This is awesome.
Yeah, we were just before going to air here, we were just talking about, that the hole in the market for East Coast artists to be able to share their videos. And that's what the purpose of this channel was, is to kind of get out there and let people experience East Coast artist videos. So we did that once already with yours. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's so important because I grew up watching Much Music and being like, oh, I want to have my music videos on there someday when I grow up. And then I grew up and I was like, and it's done. So thank you so much for having this. This is huge. It's awesome.
That's great. Thank you. And so, Kinley, born in PEI, but now residing in Nova Scotia. Is that correct?
That's what everyone thinks. I guess I haven't updated my bio in a while. So I'm born in Prince Edward Island. I went to school at Dalhousie in Halifax, and I did a music degree, and I ended up staying ended up there for 8 years, and then I moved back to PEI. So I'm back on the island.
Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Back home.
Yeah, I love it here. It's great. Perfect in the summer, I must say.
Talk about your music video eventually. Here we're going to get to it. But let's talk first of all about what you're up to musically. I mean, first of all, what got you involved in music?
Well, that's a good question. Well, my parents are both musicians, so I just grew up around it all the time. And my dad's a drummer, my mom's a piano player. And then in grade 4, they put a call over the loudspeaker at school. If you want to learn violin, come on down. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. Because I was a big fan of Natalie McMaster and just loved her. So I was like, yeah, I'll go down there. Ran down, took it, and then in grade 8, my music teacher was like, everyone put your arms out. And she's like, Kinley, you have the longest arms. Now you're gonna play viola. And I was like,
Oh.
what is viola? Anyways, I love viola now, it's just like a little bit bigger than a violin. So it has one lower string and it doesn't have the high string that the violin has. And then I ended up loving it and playing violin and viola both. And then I went to Dalhousie and I studied viola performance in it. So with Philippe Jokic, which was game changer because I was such a fan of Lenny Gallant from PEI, and he had this amazing violinist named Chris Church. And I went to see one of his shows one time and I was like, how do I be you? And he's like, go to Dal, study from Philippe Jokic and learn how to sing backup. And I was like, okay. So I did it. And I was like, oh, that was the best advice I ever got. No, and then as soon as I graduated from Dal, the very next day I joined this band called Hey Rosetta. And then we toured for like 10 plus years. And then I got to play with a bunch of really, really awesome artists, especially around Halifax and around the Maritimes. Yeah, I was very lucky.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing here is probably about 2007, you joined Hey Rosetta, and then kind of went on a solo track probably around 2016, I think, maybe your first debut album.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was touring with Hey Rosetta pretty nonstop for almost 10 years. And then when I had breaks, I was playing with Jen Grant, and she was my roommate at the time, and Danny Ledwell was my roommate, also from PEI. And then I was living with my roommate was Rose Cousins for a while, and I was touring with her, and I was just surrounded by all these amazing songwriters. And then my cousin is Liam Corcoran from 2 Hours Traffic. He's the singer. So I was just like, man, there's so much amazing music everywhere. And then one day I was just like, Liam was like, you should write your own song. And I was like, what? I just play with other people. I don't do that. And then I tried. I was like, oh, this is really, really fun. I love, and it's now my new favorite thing is writing songs. So
yeah. Great. Well, and that panned out well for you because ECMA nominations, some wins. You did well. Good for you.
It's going all right. I'm having a good time. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, I always say, I mean, it's always nice to get that validation when you do win an award. It's always nice to be nominated for something. When you do win, it's almost like a validation for the work that you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, awards are weird, but you're right. It's like, all right, I guess I'm on the right track. But also, mostly my favorite part of the ECMAs and Music PI awards are just hanging out with all the other artists. You're like, okay, we're all still in it. We're doing it. Everyone's having a good time. It's so.
It's almost looking back, say, okay, who's not here this year?
Yeah, did you hear?
So, Kinley, let's talk about your most recent release that we played a video of. And I don't know if it's, I shouldn't say it's your most recent release, but it's the one that you've recently released as a video. It's called Marrying Me. And so we talked about it the last time we showed your video on the show. You have an interesting story as to why you wrote this song. And so I'll get you, let's hear it from your lips. I mean, Marrying Me, what's that about?
Yeah. Well, I live in Charlottetown and there's like three churches right outside my door. So there's just constant church bells. You're going to hear them in a minute. And I don't know, I just one day I was like talking about a wedding and I play violin and viola, so I play a lot of weddings as well. And I this summer I'm playing a lot with it, filling in with the Atlantic String Machine. So we got weddings like every weekend. I'm like, man, everyone's getting married. And then I was kind of thinking of all the friends that I have and how most of their marriages didn't quite work out. I think COVID kind of changed everything, and everyone's like, what are we doing here? Who are we really with? And so after that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm 41. I'm old. And I thought like when I was young that by 25, I'd be like married, I'd have a husband, I would have a house and a horse and a trampoline and a pool. And I'm like, ugh, 41. I have a boyfriend who I love, a little tiny dog, and an apartment that I rent. My friend has a pool that I borrow, and she has a trampoline, but like I'm like, oh, everything's different than I expected, but like I'm still super happy. So I was like, you know what? You don't always have to like if you have this plan of what's going to happen in your life and it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. And then I was like, you know what? I love the idea of marriage. I think it's so beautiful still to this day. But I was like, why don't I just marry myself? Like, that's great. I bought a white, I had a white dress because I did a breakup video about something else. And I was like, bought myself a little cute little ring. I was like, I choose myself. Anyway, I might get married someday or not. Doesn't matter. But for
Nice.
now, I'm married.
Well, yeah, because I talked about this last week on Sean McKenna and I do Entertainment Weekly, and we talked about your video. And he actually raised an interesting point that he was approached by someone who he played at their wedding a number of years ago, and I guess he looked up the stat that there's 65% of marriages that don't work out. So that's probably higher than maybe what you expected.
I know. I feel like I thought it was 50 back in the day, but maybe COVID really changed everything.
Could have been,
I don't
could have been. So, Kinley, if people want to hear more of your music, where can they find you?
know. Well, I have a fancy website, kinleymusic.com.
Mhm.
I'm on Instagram too, same thing, Kinley Music. Um, I mean, it's on Spotify, but there's Bandcamp and there's everywhere, pretty much everywhere music is, I'll be there.
And YouTube.
Oh yes, on the YouTube. I love it. It's so exciting. Yeah, I've made like quite a few music videos, like as with other people, but mostly as my own project, Kinley. And it was my favorite thing. Like I work with most of the time I was working with this woman named Jenna McMillan from Charlottetown. She has a company called Club Red Productions, and she was just my friend for years. And she's really like brought this huge film industry to PEI, and now they're like shooting TV shows and like movies are being made here. So it's super cool. So I always love working with her. But this time I worked with my friend Ashley Ann Clark, who's a multidisciplinary artist from PEI, but she lives in Cape Breton now.
Okay.
And she is just amazing. And this was we were just doing a photo shoot on the beach for the song. And she was like, why don't we just like bring my camera? Like maybe we could make something out of it. And I was like, okay, like maybe a little Spotify 8-second canvas video or something. She's like, yeah, I always wanted to make like a video. Can this be my first video? And I was like, what? Sure. So there's no like, it's just like this beautiful image on Brackley Beach in PEI, one of the national parks. And yeah, I was just like, can you just like throw the lyrics up so people know what's happening? So it's a lyric video. We made
Yeah,
it.
that's
She
great.
did a great job.
It's actually, I mean, when you sent it to me, or when we talked about which video to use, you did call it a lyric video, but there's really more to it than just the lyrics. I mean, there's some good footage in there.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, she did a great job. And I can't believe it was her first time. And she used this really cool like kaleidoscope in front of the camera a lot. She's like one of my favorite artists. And she's got a website too. Ashley Ann Clark, and with an E, because we're on PGI.
Of course, you got to go there.
Yeah.
Kinley, thank you so much, and thanks for being here as part of
Awesome.
this episode of East Coast Hour. We're
Oh,
gonna
thank you.
we're gonna feature your video right now, "Marrying Me," and I'm going to ask you to introduce it.
Hi, I'm Kinley, and you're about to watch my music video for Marrying Me. It was made by my friend Ashley Ann Clark, who's an amazing artist, and the song was produced by Corey LaRue. I met him at the East Coast Music Awards in the hallway right after he won a Producer of the Year. He was lovely. I just slipped my CD into his little Sobeys bag. The next day he messaged me, we made a song. Boom, here we are. A couple months later. I'm Kinley, and this is an East Coast Hour with Chuck. Thanks for watching.
Everywhere I go, bells start to ring, and I'm ready to dive in and show you how I feel. I want you to love me and share everything, but I guess you don't feel the same, so I'm marrying me. Yeah, you think you wrote, you think you know just how I feel, 'cause you sense a lot and feel it all, but this feels too real. 'Cause I've been sketching up the sweetheart neckline since I was a teen. Ooh, love, it's my favorite daydream. It's not all about the white dress, the photo session, diamond ring. It's all about the love song, not what went wrong or what could have been. You say forever just ain't a thing. Well, I guess I got my answer. I'm marrying me. I'm marrying me. Well, I dreamed someone would love me and get down on one knee, but I guess not everybody is a bride to be. Slow breathing, trying not to take it personally, but the one I wanna be with doesn't wanna marry me. It's not all about the white dress, the photo session, diamond ring. It's all about the love song, not what went wrong or what could have been. You say forever just ain't a thing. Well, I guess I got my answer. I'm marrying me. I'm marrying me. It's not all about the white dress, the photo session, or diamond ring. It's all about the love song, not what went wrong or what could have been. And you say forever just ain't a thing. Well, I guess I got my answer. I'm marrying me. It's not all about the white dress, the photo session, or diamond ring. It's all about the love song, not what went wrong or what could have been. You say forever just ain't a thing. Well, I guess I got my answer. I'm marrying me. I'm marrying me. I'm marrying me.
That was Kinley with "Marrying Me" on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Great video, and actually great idea about how that video or that song came to be. Let's check out some events that are coming up. In August, the Slope Bar and Grill at Cape Smoky is putting on some great performances. They have lined up for you on August the 17th, the Tom Fund Orchestra. They're going to be there from 5 until 8 p.m. Also, on the 23rd of August, Kyle McDonald with Jason Roach. Jason will be back again on the 24th, on the Saturday, along with Doug Lamy. And all of those performances, again, are from 5 until 8 p.m., so something you can check out. AJ's Pub in Canso is going to be the home of Rugged Lace. Now, that's Jolene Harnish and her band together with the guys, Rugged Lace. They're going to be there on August the 15th. No cover. There's just going to be a tip jar. Show is at 8 o'clock. That's the area that Jolene is from, and she's coming home to do her performance at AJ's Pub. Also, 2 Days of Highway. That's a new album that's coming out from Charlie Acord. 2 Days of Highway, and it's great music that you might want to check out. There's a link in his bio. Just check out at Charlie Acord on Instagram to find out more information. Music Nova Scotia Awards were recently announced, and here's a few of the categories and some nominees. In the Americana Bluegrass Recording of the Year, some great performances, and one which we're familiar with here from East Coast Hour, Joe H. Henry for his Keep the Fire Burning. That song is up for nomination against Callum Gadet, Lookout Tower, and Norma MacDonald, as well Old Man Ludica. So good luck to those nominees. Entertainer of the Year, there's quite a list of those. Cloverdale, as well Daniel James McFadgen, Elise Aaron, Jamila, Leanne Hoffman, Loviat, Rankin McGinnis and the Broken Reeds, Rich O'Coin, and T. Thomason. So those are great performers. Now, if you happen to be a Nova Scotia Music Association member, you actually can vote for Entertainer of the Year, and that voting closes very, very soon. It might even be August 11th. So something you might want to check out, just visit the Nova Scotia Music site and you can check out when that closes. One last category I want to talk to you about is Music Video of the Year. We are a video show, so I want to share with you some of those nominees. Daniel James McFadgen with Sunshine, Harms and Better Watch, Grotesquerie by India Gallery, Leanne Hoffman's Portuguese Tarts, and Neon Dreams, The Art of Letting Go. They're all up for Music Video of the Year. I hope to share with you some of those videos in upcoming episodes. Let's continue right along now with Aaron McDonald and I Still Need You on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
I wrote this song. It's called I Still Need You. Well, just like Mondays need the sun and moon, I just like children need it all too soon. I just like sorries need the color blue. Well, I still need you. I just like an apron needs a little flower. I just like the garden needs a little shower. I just like green grass needs the morning dew. Well, I still need you. Oh, just like starlight needs a little shine. I just like breathing, I need your hand in mine. Oh, just like the mornings need the nighttime too. Well, just like always, I still need you. Well, just like the ocean needs a little salt, I just like most times it's all my fault. I just like a rainbow needs a sky to go through. Well, I still need you. Oh, I do. Oh, just like starlight needs a little shine. Oh, just like breathing, I need your hand in mine. Oh, just like the mornings need the nighttime too. Oh, just like always, I still need you. just like a puppy needs a little love. Oh, just like the answers are all the above. Oh, just like an old friend who always comes through, I still need you. Oh, just like starlight needs a little shine. I'm just like breathing, I need your hand in mine. Oh, just like the mornings need the nighttime too. Well, just like always, I still need you. Oh, just like starlight needs a little shine. Oh, just like breathing, I need your hand in mine. Oh, just like the mornings need the nighttime too. Well, just like always, I still need you. Oh, just like always, I still need you. Oh, just like always, I still need you. Stevie Luxton, folks, right?
Aaron McDonald and I Still Need You here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Now, Aaron just performed at the Lockmasters Pub in Burdor Lakes Inn in St. Peter's on August the 10th. He's very willing to book a house concert for you as well. You can check him out on Instagram at Aaron McDonald Music. And also lined up at the pub upcoming is Paul Henman. He's going to be there on August the 17th. As well, Crowdus Bridge will be at the Lockmasters Pub on the 24th. For more information on getting your tickets, call the Burdor Lakes Inn at 902-535-2200. Let's continue right along now with a Richmond County man. It's Robert Bouchard and I Got the Blues on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Well, I woke up this morning, put on my shoes. I had to find a way to walk away my blues. I walked down by the river of my tears. I watched my yesterdays go by and all of my wasted years. I got the blues, I got the blues. I got the blues, I got the blues.
That was Robert Bouchard and I Got the Blues on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Now, Robert Bouchard and Cornelia Boucher McLeod, they're going to be honored in September by the Almadam Historical Society with a permanent display on these two individuals. Their very successful musical careers, both hailing from Ayrshire. There's going to be a concert put on by them as well on September 28th in Discoos with performances by Cornelia, Robert, and Cornelia's son, John Willie, Joe McLeod. And there's something you might want to check out. Tickets are going on sale August 15th. And I'll share with you a link about how you can go about or where you can find your tickets to that event. Now let's continue on with my attempt to unite North American Seacoast through music. It's our USA Showcase. Here's Twice Removed and Eclipse on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Twice Removed and Eclipse, our USA showcase here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. USA artist, Twice Removed, Roland Barnett on drums and percussions, lead backing vocals as well. Michael Kohler on lead and rhythm guitar and backing vocals. Also on bass and vocals, Rick O'Neill. Gary Moss on lead and rhythm guitar, also doing lead and backup vocals. And Eclipse, you can find them on YouTube. So that's just another one of our East Coast USA artists who we're going to continue to do these features until I build up enough of a library that potentially we're going to have a whole new East Coast USA episode of East Coast Hour. So stay tuned and keep those music videos coming in. You can email me eastcoasthour@gmail.com. Now our next group recorded their next video at Telil Community Television in Ayrshad in the spring of 2024. One of the group members has appeared on East Coast Hour, Tyler Salzman. Here is the group that he performs with. It's County Connections on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, said I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a place dear to me where I'm longing to be with my friends at the old country church, where with mother we went and our Sundays were spent with our friends at the old country church. Years and memories, oh what joy it brings to me. How I long once more to be with my friends at the old country church. I wandered so aimless, life filled with sin, I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light, I saw the light. No more darkness, no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away, said I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away. Yes, when I die, hallelujah, by and by I'll fly away.
Going to the beach? Taking a walk? Going for a run? Take the East Coast Hour with you. This is the East Coast Hour with Chuck.
By a risen wall, I heard a young man calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan scorn, that the young might see the morn. Now the prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Though lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry, by a lonely prison wall. I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. You must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. On the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry, by a lonely harbor wall. She watched the last bird falling. The prison ship sailed out against the sky, but she lived and hoped and prayed for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free bird fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
That was the late Aloysius Boudreau of Ayrshire and the Fields of Athenry on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. All week long, you've been voting for your viewers' pick of the week with some great artists that we posted up their music videos that you could choose from, and you've been voting all week long. So let's continue right now with this week's viewers' pick of the week. It's Jackie Putnam, and No One Will Ever Know on East Coast Hour with Chuck.
When the day seems long and the night you holding me. I miss you holding me. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. Nah, nah, nah. No one will ever know. Nah, nah, nah. I'm staring through my window and crying all the time. Feels like my world's in limbo, just trying to survive. When will I see you again? My heart's so full of pain. I'll love you till the end. When things don't feel the same, I'll keep on loving you. When the day seems long and the night we don't belong, I miss you holding me. I miss you holding me. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. Nah, nah, nah. No one will ever know. Nah, nah, nah. I'm staring through my window and crying all the time. Feels like my world's in limbo, just trying to survive. When will I see you again? My heart's so full of pain. I'll love you till the end. When things don't feel the same, I'll keep on loving you. When the day seems long and the night we don't belong, I miss you holding me. I miss you holding me. No one will ever know. Nah, nah, nah. 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 No one will ever know. No one will ever know.
That was Jackie Putnam and No One Will Ever Know, your viewer's pick of the week here on East Coast Hour. I'm Chuck Boudreau. Jackie is up for her very first Music Nova Scotia award. Those awards are happening in November in Wolfville. She's up for Country Recording of the Year. She's up against Tide and Timber, as well Ian Alistair Gosby, Hearts of Kin, and Second Generation. Congratulations to all of them for being nominated, and we'll wait and see in November what the outcome of that category is. Well, that's a wrap. Don't forget to vote for next week's Viewer's Pick of the Week by following the link in the description below. Send me your videos once again at eastcoasthour@gmail.com. And don't forget, subscribe, comment, share, watch, and like the videos. Let's continue right along now with one back from 1993. It's a fiddle medley with Natalie McMaster and Ashley McIsaac, including Dave McIsaac on guitar and Seamus McNeil on piano. Here is Natalie and Ashley. Have yourself a great week. I'm Chuck Boudreau here on East Coast Hour.
Thank you.